Hey guys, I'm Willbender, and this is my tutorial video on plundering in Clash of Kings. So first off, what is plundering? Well, plundering is when you send out an attack from your castle to hit an enemy castle to take their resources, such as wood, food, iron, and mithril. So we're going to be going over some of the best practices and how to best prepare for your plundering adventures. We have a couple of tips I'm going to be showing you, as well as a collaborative video that I made with one of my Alliance members on some Alliance farms from around our kingdom. So let's go over some of the best practices. Obviously, when you're plundering, you're sending over your soldiers over to their castle to try and beat their soldiers if they have any, and if you win, you get to take their resources. One of the things that I suggest as we go on over here is you have a pretty large contingent ready to go when you do begin a large plundering spree. If we look over here, I have just shy of 200k troops, and my total marching size is 102,000. So I have enough for almost 2 full marches, and that's a really good amount. Any more is obviously welcome because you can maximize your time with more troops, but I wouldn't go at all with, I wouldn't go with any less than 2 marching troops. So that's one of the tips that I have for you guys. Another big one is your dragon word. The dragon words over here are very good buffs that you can switch alternately as long as you have the certain leveled stone. For this one, there is a convenient one called Plunder. And that one, as we see here, has whole troop attack of 4% and defense of 4%. But the big one is that third one, and that's the Plunder Load. Now, when you're sending in your troops, certain ones can carry more than others, but as a whole, you have a plunder level. So if we go on over here, I'm going to go to our mega farm within our alliance. So if I were to go over to our mega farm all the way over here, and I hit the gather button, I can send in a certain amount of troops, as I showed. The 102,000 is my my max march speed, not speed, the march load. And at the bottom right where you see 2,300,000 wood, that's how much plunder, I guess you can say. At this point it's gathering, but when you're attacking, that number would become your plunder rate. Now if I hit the quick select button and I get rid of them all, I can go down here and I can quick select, I can custom select any amount of soldiers I want. So if I chose, let's say, my ranged here, if I send in 27,000, they could bring in that much wood, which would be just over 500,000. If I chose my foot soldiers, they can bring in even less. The best one that can bring in the most plunder is your siege. As we can see, that number just went up exponentially. So if I even made it comparable to what was over here, it is still way bigger. So whenever I'm maximizing out any of my plunder people, I want to make sure I'm sending in the best possible rate that I can. So if let's say the castle had absolutely no defense, I would be sending in probably something like this, where I would get the max amount coming back to me. So these are just some very quick tips that you can have. We're now going to go to a video spree that myself and my friend Money Malone did as we were plundering some Alliance farm zones. So enjoy, guys.
Alright, so I'm going to be going in from the south, and there's a position to the south of their sawmill where I'm going to put my castle, and then I'm going to send 2 occupying armies to 2 of the 2x2 locations to the southeast to my castles can't get very close to me if they do teleport in.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use the lava giants to my advantage because they can't teleport on top of that. And then you're going to have to go ahead and pick a spot that you can best use, maybe to the east or the northwest.
There's a spot near one of the turrets. Sadly, that turret is there. If it wasn't, that'd have been a good spot. There's a spot by the cannon, but I don't really want to take that out too much.
When I came last time, I was exactly where that Tree of Life was. Which is funny that they put that there. They knew it was a weak spot. You can teleport to...
There's a spot, I mean, to the direct west, right where they're building one of their structures, and just below turret number 4.
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
Yep, I can
Or
just
if you
sort of
do,
concentrate on that little 10 cluster and keep moving out as long as they don't attack us. So in these beginning stages of planning, all we're doing is looking at the potential hive that we want to hit and the possible locations that would best suit our needs. We're taking a lot of things into account. We're taking into account the closeness that we can get to the castles. We're taking into account that the enemy who owns this farm system can teleport in it at any time and try and take us out. So we're looking at the terrain, we're looking at the turrets, the cannons, we're looking at the monsters that they can't teleport on, and we're also seeing if we can fortify up some spots. Now, what does that mean? Well, to fortify, if you click on the ground anywhere that there isn't a castle occupied, there is an option called Occupy, where you can send a small couple of troops over to occupy the area. That way they can't teleport on top of you. We're basically trying to give them the hardest time to retaliate as possible while we're communicating in this.
teleport.
Alright, I'm scouting the guys near me. Alright, oh, we got some juicy ones over here. Oh yeah, I got a good one. Got a good target I'm going after. So you can see here that I'm just doing some basic scouting. I basically just want to see how many resources each castle holds as well as their troop defenses. As we're reading these scouting reports, the one thing you really want to do is you want to maximize the amount of time that you have there so that you're not wasting your time. If we're looking at all these scouting reports within my mail here, I don't go after or plunder any castle that has less than 1 million resources, or the 1M that you see here. Anything that has less than 1 million resources is not worth your time. Now you saw me mention in here that one of them was juicy. That's the 4M, or 4 million resources. If we look further into that report, we can see in the already held category, if you add up all four of those numbers, that will give you the 4 million resources that it's counting. So I obviously want to hit this one quickly because this one is a cash cow. And sure enough, when I hit that, I was able to hit it 3 times before I fully cleaned it out.
There's a UN1 right here, scouting me. I use anti-scout.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I forgot to do that. Make them think twice. It's not often that Willbender's wrong, but he can be wrong.
Just keep your troops moving. You do not want them to sit idle in your castle, otherwise you're going...
Now, Money Malone mentioned this for a very good reason. We are currently hitting an alliance's farm alliance. So basically, there was a very top alliance on our kingdom, and they have multiple farm alliances where they just go through and clean them out. If they were to teleport on top of us and we did not keep our troops moving, we would not only lose a chunk of our resources from an attack by them, but we would also lose a chunk of our troops, which would in turn destroy our power. Now, we could recover a few of them in our hospitals, but it's best to just keep them moving. If we get attacked once, then we can just we can advance teleport out of there with only sustaining one attack.
Right here.
Yeah, but they're all really low leveled, so I'm sending my big contingent along with my dragon to the ones that have the big troops, and then I'm sending the ones that have no troops, I'm sending all my siege weapons, because they can bring me back 1 million wood up a pop, I'm noticing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I just got to wait for my big squad to come back.
Exactly. Alright, so I can either stay in this location, or I can teleport to the other side and take out those resources, or I can just send contingents in that direction.
With your amount of gold, I would teleport. What's 2,000? I mean...
Okay, teleporting. Now I can advance teleport while I have troops who are coming home, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you can advance teleport under any condition. That's why I say you gotta advance teleport when somebody's attacking you and your troops are still moving. Some of them are shielding, I noticed.
I did too. I noticed that too. The reason we make mention that we are noticing shields going up is that this tells us that the enemy is now alerted to our presence there. Any type of advanced warning that we can get is invaluable to our success and to not be surprise attacked. No one's behind me yet, though I do have an advantage. Oh, I'm within cannon range. That was a bad move on my part. I'm gonna go destroy it.
You can send 1 unit to it, yeah.
That was my fault, but good thing to point out for the thing.
I'm teleporting to the next spot.
Can you post the coordinates?
I did in the message thing.
Roger. Which side are you taking?
I took the northwest.
Northwest. I see which one you want to take. Okay. I will go southeast. You ready?
Yep.
Teleporting in. Open communication is always key to your success. There are very few instances where communication is not good. In this instance, we're using a chat system where we can talk to each other via voice. This one is Discord. Other ones you can use are Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, etc. like that. Even Skype can work. But always letting your teammates know where you're going, what you're seeing, what you're doing is always really good to do, so that in case you do get enemy attacked or someone gets reinforced, they don't fall into the same pitfalls that you did.
400,000 mithril on that guy.
Good.
But they've got a hella army.
Well, like, of 1s and 2s?
Yeah, stop messaging me. I'll share that. Might be worth rallying. Because then we kill all of the army and then we get all of the mithril.
Is it something that we can't take out on our own? Because rally is going to take 5 minutes.
I think it would be better to just do the 5-minute thing. The reason being is we can still farm while we're doing the rally. And all of our troops are protected that are used in the rally. And when we attack them, we all get the mithril and we don't have as many losses. But I definitely want us to get the mithril.
But one of us can't take it out on our own. Like if you sent your army and you would get decimated?
I wouldn't get decimated, no. It would just hurt more. Like a lot more. Trying to lose as minimal power as possible.
I understand. So in this instance, Money Malone found a pretty big castle that had a lot of mithril to be had. The only problem was it had a lot of troops. And although it wasn't that big as far as level-wise, it could have put a dent in someone's power. So what we did end up doing was rallying together. We sent the bulk of our big troops to go and attack and wipe out its troops, while we kept another small contingent that could farm up some of the burning castles around us that we knew had no troops, or other new castles that we haven't hit that had minimal troops. And one thing to note, that if you send a rally over to a buddy of yours, if that buddy gets attacked,
like none of mine do, but I mean, not like I need it.
Remain
I do
unharmed.
nothing but wood.
And that's pretty important, because anyone could just look and see a whole bunch of troops going into one castle and just go, well, I'm going to go attack that and knock out the whole thing in one bang.
I saw your castle and I freaked out for a second. I was like, oh shit.
No! Level 30!
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal, dude.
Oh, that'll be good for the reel. Let's see, I started with 5.9 million wood. I am now at 20.2 million wood.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow, dude. That's good.
And as I say that, that is when we will be attacked.
You know what? I'm actually at 10 as well.
Oh, good.
I mean, I've gone up at least 10.
Good. I was hoping it wouldn't be lopsided.
There's so many lines going on, I can't keep track.
Just watch the fire.
Yeah, but some of them I do skip because they're just not enough. So then the fire throws me off a little bit.
I see what you're saying.
I have to do mine in lines. I don't know if you noticed, but I've only gone 2 lines in.
No, I'm so like auto focused on is the enemy coming?
Yeah.
I'm always on the outskirts. I always feel like, okay, I'm gonna get attacked.
Okay, there is one guy there that's prestige 5, so you don't really want to be near him. You want to be protected.
I see him.
So.
Do we even want to go there then?
Yeah. That's why I posted coordinates like way out so he doesn't see it all happen. Probably asleep.
I don't see any line activity from him.
Oh, I found the guy. I found the guy I was looking for.
All right, either way. Actually, I'm just gonna teleport to that spot that you had.
Okay.
All right, going in.
Alright, scout and let me know.
One has 4 million, one has 908K, one has 3 million, one has 2 million.
What? What?
Yep.
Okay. Once this attack's done, I'm coming.
Those are the good
Oh my
ones.
gosh.
Okay.
What about all the guys to your south? Those level 10s?
No, I haven't touched. They probably don't have anything.
Dude, don't say that.
Oh God,
All they need is
fine.
level
Now I'm
10.
gonna eat my words.
Yep. Don't say that. 10? Oh my gosh. You don't even know. You're gonna be like, what? Level 10?
Yeah. All right, fine.
Let me know.
Oh,
7
God
seconds.
Damn
Oh.
it. 2 million, 2 million. Yeah, you're right.
Told you.
Shit. Why are you right? And Money Malone once again made a really good call. I was willing to write off those smaller castles down below for the sake of time, that I just didn't think that they would have anything, but they ended up being a very, very big iron farm. The ones at the top were standard wood, and the ones below were iron. So what I did was I sent my stronger contingents at the wood farms to the north, and I sent my siege and my bigger carrying vehicles down below so I could get all the iron. And this ended up working extremely well. I always had a contingent going north and south at the same time. It was easier to track. I could always follow all of the fire that you can see before you. It was a really good time, so Money really saved me on that one.
I mean, I've been in the position before it landed on. Somebody's trying to kill me, and I freak out. So I'm at 32 million wood, though. I started with about 9 million.
Oh, okay, someone actually could teleport to me. How did that happen?
Just put one...
Be on alert, because I could have sworn I was totally boxed in, and now there's a big spot to the right. I wonder if someone teleported away. Just be on a slight alert.
Ah!
I said slight! Slight!
Dude! Yes! Yes!
Oh,
yes!
Oh, those are yelps of happiness.
Those are yelps of happiness and joy.
Good gracious.
Gosh.
Did you even hear a word I just said? No.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I'm telling you that I think that a spot opened up near me that there wasn't before.
Occupy it with like 5 troops.
Oh, yeah, good point.
That's what I did to the spot to my south.
I'm on my second wave of killing these iron guys. I'm still getting 300k iron per kill.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a lot of iron. I will be peace shielding after this. Will Bender will be having a 3-day peace shield going up pretty soon.
Shit. Here comes Awe.
Oh.
I see Awe. One scouting me.
Okay. Do we leave?
No, no, no. I'm safe. He's just scouting. It's not the big guy. It's not the Prestige 5.
But now they know. They have a chat system.
Okay, anti-scouted. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're about to get hit. You see that? There's a lot of movement.
Move out.
There's a lot of movement.
We moving out?
If I start getting hit, we're moving.
Roger that.
All right, we have left. It was not safe. After I saw that movement, I was like, there's a blue dragon involved too, so I know that level 19 wasn't the one that had it. Ah, there was, that guy had 6 million too.
So this was a perfect example of great communication at work to let everyone know what was going on and how we should basically react. Money Malone saw movement from the bigger castles around. It looked like they were starting to rally with their dragons and everything else, so we decided that we needed to get out of there. Now, you may have noticed my process. I messed up a little bit there, and I could have been caught with my pants down a little bit. But basically what you want to do is, if you're about to be marched on, you can advance teleport with any march, with any of your troops marching, and it will cancel them all out. Random teleports can only work if you don't have any marches out or no occupied people out. So that's basically what I did. I advanced teleported out, and then I hit a random teleport so that they couldn't see me anymore. Oh, God!
What?
Well, it's just a lot of castles.
It's the northeast.
Oh, you went to the north. Oh, I see you.
Oops.
Oh, so the occupied spot is where you're going to,
Have you teleport.
Gotcha. And then you go down, I would go to the left side. I gotcha.
That's cleaned. That's cleaned. That's cleaned. Explore. Their shields must be down just because they recently took over some stuff. That's cleaned. That's cleaned. That's cleaned.
That's unfortunate.
So, like... Alright, fine. Oh, wait, why can't I... There we go. I'm just scouting them.
Why not? God, I'm nervous for you. Why am I? I'm not even there. I'm nervous for you.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
What is it? Don't even post it in the lines. Just tell me what it is.
No, there's 0 defenses. 0. And it's 800 million food. Iron is crazy. There's 0 mithril, and then it's all wood.
Alright. Guess I'm packing up and coming to you.
Need to get in here before someone else does. Please tell me when you're teleporting so I don't freak
Teleporting.
out.
This is me. This is me. This is me.
Okay. Alright, so let me make sure.
So which one are we attacking? Are we attacking the level 20 or the level 17?
It's the 20.
And he has nothing.
He has no defenses right now, so we're going to keep watching. Okay.
Setting everything. Right, so guys, basically what's happening here is we are robbing their bank blind, but there are a couple of little weak spots over here. So you see the little Indian camp looking things? That's where they could possibly teleport in on us. So we're making it so hard for them to get in that it's going to take a lot of speed ups to kind of catch us off guard. We'll notice it because we have 2 heads here. One trick that we use is that we go ahead and click on a spot and we try and we see if the green teleport thing is illuminated. So like right, if I do this, you see it's not illuminated, it's all red. So but if I go over here, you see I've got the green go ahead sign by the teleport. That means it can go there. That means they can also go there. And it's really far out what they're doing. The only thing they could really conceivably do, guys, is that they could they could reinforce this, but we would see the lines coming and we would know, okay, it's time to get out of here, or not, or just watch the lines. That's basically what we're doing right now, and we're gonna keep doing this until they decide that they are tired of us.
Yep, there you have it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only place that's decently close.
Which one's gonna go home first?
Why is one of those white? Oh,
It's
never
yours,
mind.
isn't it?
Never mind. No. One of the lines going back to you. What?
Shit.
What?
What just happened?
No.
I just got hit by something. Lost 123.
Are they reinforcing?
Yeah, they reinforced.
So now that we know we're being reinforced, you see me recalling my troops so that I don't hit the same one. We have no idea what type of troops just got reinforced, but we don't want to stick around and find out since the Alliance has Prestige 5 players within their Alliance. Now, it is very much worthy to mention that I messed up because I was supposed to be watching for the white lines that you saw in the beginning of that clip, and Money was supposed to be watching our back in case someone teleported on us. I noticed them way too late, and his attack went through before I could warn him in time. But you can easily see, as long as there's no line activity, no one is going to be reinforcing. And that's just the long and the short of it. They can speed it up to ridiculous amounts to where it can be there within seconds, even if they're over 800 kilometers away. So just always be on guard and know when it's time to quit, and always be vigilant, otherwise your players will lose power and resources. So that's a little bit about plundering and going through different alliances, different best practices. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. I want to post videos that you guys are interested in, questions that you may have. I have put in a good amount of research into this game, and I'm really hoping to reach out to you guys and teach you. So I hope you guys had fun with this video, and it's a lucky training time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you on the battlefield, guys.